Hello everyone and welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In this episode we will finally get around to actually planning out the oil extraction, I believe for the third time already, but I think this time I will manage to build a setup that I am relatively happy with. It will be a lot more organized, less chaotic, so yes, I think we will actually build this one this time around. We will also start upgrading the roads inside the town that are not part of the tram network. Basically, I just wanted to have a better looking road network inside the town, so that is going to be another set of this episode's agenda. And last, but certainly not least, we will finally start filling up the construction yard with resources. It is going to be extremely expensive, but I think it's going to be quite necessary to start freeing up some space, get rid of some of the older stuff and that kind of things. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So I think right now we are in a good place. Basically, we don't really have any big construction project going on. And tell you what, yeah, the only big construction right now is the railroad. By the way, is it active, by the way? I don't think I set it to be active. Yeah, it is inactive right now. Let me quickly finish this one. Let's wait until it gets assigned and then we will unlock these two. Okay, can we please assign it? Oh, right, maybe the signals are interfering. Give me a second, please. So maybe mixed signals will take care of it. Not quite. What about you guys? Okay, maybe we just need to give them a way to turn around, so maybe make this one a little bit longer. Okay, fine. Let's just go ahead and get it started. Yeah, I believe the signals like this, it's fine. They will manage. So, anyways, this one is finished. Great. So we don't need to worry about garbage in the radio station now. So that's great. Okay, so as I was trying to say, I think today we will finally get around to actually building the oil extraction, because right now we are technically speaking making money, but not quite at the rate that I would like. So if we stopped importing oil, in fact if we started exporting oil, then we would be in a very good place. So let's go ahead and start working towards that. But first, right now we only have a sorry, stop production. Why? Building. Oh, please tell me. Yeah, transformer. Okay, that's not great. Quickly take care of it. Unfortunately, the best thing we can do is speed through this one. Extinguish. Good. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I just noticed that the tram was standing still with the warning on top. And speaking of the tram, as I was trying to say, right now the tram is basically doing a clockwise round around this place. And if you take a look at the different houses, yeah, some of them are suffering from culture and sport. Well, that is not good. But I did test it, and if we add one more tram, but going counterclockwise, it should fix it. At least as far as I can tell. So let's go ahead and buy a tram there. Are you actually able to run on the tracks? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Can you please go here, but there, but don't actually go there. Go there, load, and then go to the depot. Why are you not going to the depot? Why can't I assign it? Oh well, doesn't matter. Just go to the depot and I will assign it properly. So there we go. Good. So customs house and then the depot. Pick up, drop off. Off you go. Unfortunately, we need to bring in the tram with train. I have no idea. Oh, right, electrification, that's why. That makes sense. So let's bring this guy in, and there we go. Now you can go back to the customs house, the distribution office. And you will run the tram line, but counterclockwise. So you will start there, then there, and then there. Right, that should do it. So off you go. In fact, we might as well name these lines. Okay, so now that we have two of these guys running around, yeah, all those complaints have gone away. So it worked. Good. So I think the town should be relatively okay from now on. And basically, right now we are in a waiting pattern because we are in a place where we need to build up some money. So the best way we can do that is maybe consolidate some of the loans. So basically we need to pay back the current amount instead of having to pay for the original amount. So that would be kind of ideal. So let's just take this one out. Oh, right, we don't have enough for that. Fine, I will take out 300,000 there and I will just repay these. 3 of them at least. Okay, that should keep us going for at least a little bit. I will try to keep an eye on the money, but well, we will get notifications about electricity if we run out. So, anyways, you guys, you are our workhorses in this area. And I think I will try to level down maybe from here all the way across. It's going to be a very long process, but I think it's going to be worth it. I still want to make sure that we can hook up the rails relatively easily. So yeah, I'll tell you what, let's just put these guys into a road depot, which is right there, right here, there. Then hook them up with a dirt road. Can we go across? Yes, we can. That will do. You hook in there. And you guys, please get out of the way. So basically just go to the other depot and then we will start leveling. That will take a while. Okay, so research program finished. In fact, both of them are finished right now. I think I will go for waste processing next, but not very important. I mean, it is important, but we are not in a rush. And here, I think I will go for, I don't know, Western country passports maybe, or just have these at the ready in case we need them. Yeah, I think that might make a bit more sense. Once again, low priority. I want to keep educating people. And let's get back to work. Okay, now we are out of money. Thanks for the notification. Let's go ahead and take a look at 300,000. Let's take out 300,000 more and repay these guys. They're basically, right now I am trying to consolidate some of these loans. There. That will give us 62,000. Yeah, that will be fine. Also, are we actually selling the fuel? Because I have been playing around with that a little bit. Right, we are not actually selling, that's why. We have plenty of stuff in the tanks, so let's keep selling right now. Okay. So, I think this might be a good enough spot to stop terraforming. But first, let me just check the actual deposit once again. So I believe the original station was around here, and that was a little bit too far down this way. And down here we don't really have enough deposits. Yes, it is pretty barren. But here we have a couple of spots that could be okay. But the most abundant place is around here. So if I build this station there, it should be okay. This place looks a relatively good place for it because it is yellow, basically 31%. I am not going to lose any sleep over it. So let's go ahead and place down the station. And if it's not good, we will move it obviously, but first... Okay, don't have that spot. I don't know why you wanted to put it there. There we go. So this, and let's just put it, yeah, right thereabouts. Sure. So if I build this, how is the rails going to look? Let's see if we are going to do this. Elevation 16 meters for 1 kilometer. I think that might be acceptable. Let me see if we do this. Let me grade it out until here. You know what? No, until here. How does this look? Okay, actually, I think I am relatively happy with this gradient. It's not the best, obviously, but I think it will do. Yeah, I think I will be okay with this. Okay, and then we will have a nice flat section for the station. So let's just, you know what? Let's just have a couple of grid snap sections there, then some parallel tracks, get rid of this one and use these as the leveling targets. So let's start, you know, once again on the outer edge of these two tracks, then aim for the outer edge of the target tracks, then level them down, do it on the other side, and, you know, the usual ramp leveling trick that we have been using. So this should do it. Yeah, I think I will be okay with this. It appears that the transition between the ramp and the flat section is a little bit bumpy, but we have to just make peace with that because this game is not really, for example, not as good as Transport Fever, for example. Anyways, I think I will go for the same thing that we did in the last attempt. We will just have one double-tracked side as a one-way and the other side another one-way but the opposite direction. So, for example, can I continue? Not really, unless I level it down just a tiny bit more. Also, yes, I think the way on-fueled terraforming works has been changed since the last time I played, because these bulldozers and excavators must be out of fuel by now, and we are not paused and we are still able to use them, so this must have been changed. In fact, let me just check. So you guys, yes, you are very much out of fuel. Remember, in the older versions, if we ran out of fuel, basically we were not able to use these for terraforming, but now we can, so it must have been changed. I'm not complaining, but it's a bit surprising. Anyways, so if, yeah, let's just have the usual right-hand drive. So first things first, let's carry on with this one until here. Then continue this one. Remove the nodes. That's fine. So this one needs to be the way off. So we need to have this one go into that track. So you will need to do this basically. And you need to hook into the tracks. Yeah, that will do. And this is going to be the on-ramp for this side. So basically we need to do this. Theoretically this should work, right? I think it should be okay. Obviously there is no room for queuing. Let's just fix that real quick. I want to have at least a little bit of queuing, but I don't think this place will be very busy because, you know, we fill up the tanks, pick it up and take it away. I don't think this will be a very, very busy station, but you know, just in case. Yeah, something like this. So basically this is going to be the end of the rail platform and then some queuing space and then we get into the main line. Yeah, I think that will work. So we are aiming for this as the end of the platform. Something along these lines should do. And then we continue until here. This is going to be the end of the queuing space. Although this is mostly important for the actual entrance, not the exit. But you know what? Might as well give these guys a bit of space to actually get into the main line as well. It's not going to hurt. So let's just go and do it like this. You get into the other side of the tracks and that will do. Okay, let's do the same on this side. Oh, that doesn't look right. We can do better, I think. Yeah, that looks better already. Okay, so I think that will do. Yeah, for one side at least. As for this side, let's just do the same thing. Okay, I think we are in business. Let's just get rid of all these superfluous nodes and here as well. And I think we are done for now. Okay, so now we actually have a relatively okay gradient going up the rest of the hill. And yeah, I think it is pretty much the same as it was on the rest of the way up. Maybe a tiny bit more steep, but you know what? At this point, I will be okay with that. That looks fine, and that's it. Okay, I think we can start planning out the actual oil extraction. Traffic jam, what is going on? Okay, we have reconstruction happening right here. I don't like it, but you know what? It's fine. Can you please stop waiting for a full unload? It's fine. A bit wasteful on fuel, but eh. Also, why are you going for mud roads? I thought I told you not to. Oh, right, this is the local industrial technical office. Please don't do mud roads either. Only as a last resort. Okay then. Oh, and this one is empty now. Great. Yeah, I will leave this guy here, it's fine. Okay then. I think... Oh, by the way, how are the demographics nowadays? It is basically the start of the year, so let's take a look at the last year. So last year, we did build the radio station. So let's take a look at loyalty. Oh yes, lovely. That looks very healthy. Exactly what I was hoping to see. Okay, in fact, you know what? Let's just give these guys the usual 40% loyalty targets and speed up the time a little bit, and yeah, we can maintain the actors and moderators quite healthily, so it's going to be fine. Also, these guys, yeah, tiny bit of complaints about culture, but not a lot, so I think we will be okay. Yeah, thankfully the sports have been solved already. Oh, right, and before I forget, thank you for showing me the night lights. I wanted to get started on upgrading these roads as well. Let's start with, yeah, this section should be a good start. Nobody seemed to be using it, maybe 1 or 2 pedestrians, but that's fine. And this time I will just go piece by piece. It's not as important or as urgent as the tram was, so it's fine. Also, how is this one? This one is not doing as good as I was hoping. Yeah, the secret police guys, can you guys please start staffing the shop as well? And yes, I think this split is going to be fine. 66% secret police, 33% the shops, and if these guys are filled, you can go wherever you want. It should be fine. So this place is... yeah, should be a lot better now. Yeah, looks better. Okay. So, let's get back to the oil. So I think the train station should be relatively okay nowadays. Next, let's level down the terrain enough to put in the storages. Now, originally I did place down the 300,000 ton storages. You know what? I was planning on using these originally because if we can put in 4 of them, that would give us plenty of storage space. But you know what? I think we might as well just go for 2 of these. Can I squeeze them in here? Yes, I actually can. And I think I will. Because this is basically the exact perfect placement for these guys. Okay, let me just mirror it so the road connection is on top. You go right there, but without the connection suggested. And you mirror once again. Can I maybe measure out the exact spacing? Okay, let's see. Let's just hook these up with dirt roads for now. Can you hook up? Yes, you can. Lovely. And continue out this way. And let's just cut this one back a little bit. Until then, it's fine. Okay, so I think these 2 should be enough. And don't forget to hook them into the station, obviously. So you go into... that one, I guess. And you into that one. Because if I want to use this one for this one, it's a little bit too curvy. Although, you know what? No, it's going to be fine. There and there. Yeah, that will do. Obviously underground because all the roads are in the way, so let's just do it this way. So those are the inputs into the station, and that will leave us with enough inputs for the storages for 4 pumps. So once again we can have 12 pump jacks for this station. Unless I put more storages on this side, but yeah, worry about that later. For now, let's just put in the actual pump jacks. So there, and before I do that, let's smooth down the terrain. We have left all these big cliffs, and I would like to make them look a little bit less, you know, artificial. And I think this time around I will actually use underground pipes. I will not try to, you know, build a well-organized overground pipe network. If you just go for underground, we can make it as messy as possible and it will not interfere with the roads either. So I think that is going to be a good compromise. Okay, I think that is going to be a decent terrain around here. Yeah, I think that will do. Okay, first things first. And let's take a look at the state of things around the civilized parts of the Republic. So right now we have, plenty of fuel. That's great. Obviously, we are not using the bitumen right now. In fact, if we decided to sell this one, this will give us a pretty big boost of money, but it's fine. And speaking of money, the last time it was 300,000 on the dot, and now it is 350,000, and we still have a bit of money left over. So I think we are going to be okay. Also, construction finished, let me guess. Yes, the road. Let's start upgrading the next section, which is going to be... let me see, let's go for this one. So I think for the first time I will just put down the oil wells and then I will try to put in the pumps. I think that might be a better way of going around it. So let's start on this side. There, pump jacks, and let's go as far down as we can. Let me see, 24, nope, that's not going to happen. At least 40%, maybe 30 if I'm desperate, but I am trying to aim for at least 40% on each of these wells. You know what? Yeah, for example, here we are so far out on the edges, I think 30% in this spot should be acceptable. Okay, so we have 6 of these wells. Now we just need to pull them together with a pair of pumps and we should be okay. Well, at least on this side. So first things first, liquids, one of these underground, and we need to merge them together, so this one. So you will be facing this way and you can go, yeah, right there should do. And you on this side. There we go. Okay, you go into there, you go into there. Let's see, are you going to be able to reach? Yes, you will. Lovely. Now, I did say that I will not aim for aesthetically pleasing pipes, but that doesn't mean I am still not trying. So let's just do it at least as properly as we can. Yeah, I think this will do, at least for one side. So finalize the pipes and let's try to hook up the road network. But first, yeah, the road network, right. I think this highway will continue along here. So that also means that we need to bring the hills down a little bit, not a lot, just, yeah, this much will do. Okay, so the highway is in. Let me just take a look at the gradient, and there we go. Ooh, it's a bit steep, but for a road, I think it's acceptable. Also, ooh, geez, it's super bumpy. But yeah, this is not exactly transport fever, so I think we just need to make peace with this. Anyways, this road segment is finished. Let's put in the next one. So there, and let's go for... yeah, I think trucks can go around. So I think I will go for this double section and this double section. Yeah, hopefully this will be okay. So quickly build this one and quickly build this one. I didn't even check if the pedestrians can go around, but yeah, they will manage here, and yeah, they will manage. So we have the highway in. Let me see where we can cross. I think I will just cross right across the tracks. This place only really needs fire protection, so we don't really need to worry about anything else. So yeah, I think fire safety is all our concern. I don't think cars can drive through the station, especially if we have trains inside. So I think all we need to do is cut through the tracks somewhere here. That should be fine. But not in the middle of these, because we still need to have some signals for the queuing. So preferably here should be okay. I was afraid of this. Yeah. I think if we cut back the tracks, we should be okay. Let's take a look. So put in the roads, and hopefully we can put the tracks across them. Yes, okay. That's a relief. Okay, now everything is hooked up. At least as far as I can tell. Okay, I think for the first couple of months, in fact, you know what? Yeah, I think for now I will only build this one. If we need to expand, we will have plenty of oil on this side, but I want to see how far this much extraction gets us. So yeah, tell you what, let's go ahead and restore the soil wherever we can. That will do. Yeah. Okay, and then let's start upgrading this section of these roads. Gravel all the way across. Okay, fine. It is bothering me. Let me just check. So stop here, stop there. Let's see if I can maybe smooth this place out a little bit. So can I do it? No, not that side. This side was the more egregious. Maybe this way. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, it's still a bit bumpy, but at least it is, I don't know, horizontal bumpiness, not vertical. Okay, let's build this one now. So obviously this place is way out of reach for our construction offices. Also build this one, and this one needs to carry on for sure, like this. And oh right, and we need to hook these two together as well. Don't forget. Yeah, that will do. Should we give these oil tanks a gravel connection, or dirt will be enough? Because eventually all this will be serviced by helicopter firefighting, so I don't think these need gravel roads. So I think only gravel roads on this side. Right. And speaking of, I don't think we have helicopters yet, right? I don't know the exact date that they will become available. Yeah, I don't even going to check. So yeah, let's start building these sections of roads. Do we need to remove any node. Not as far as I can tell. Yeah, that looks all good. Okay, let's start building this section next. So first, assign them to the construction offices. And since we are so far away, please let me know when you are finished. A medium priority will do. And then we will start building all this. That will be a very, very long process because we are very, very far away. Also, is this still needed? Nope. Good. What about you? You should be unneeded as well. There we go. Okay, and we are about to run out of money. So, yeah. Last time it was 350,000, now is 440,000 available loan. Things are looking up. Let's just take out 300,000 more and repay 3 of these smaller installments. That will do 64,000 more in the bank. Okay then, so how are things in town? This one is more than half finished, great. What about you guys? That's fine. In fact, let me just take a look at into the houses, so measure their grumpiness a bit easier. Yeah, only the usual spiritual and alcohol, maybe a bit of culture, but yeah, it's fine for the most part. One sport, but only one. Oh wait, 5 sports complaints here, but you guys have this one right here, so you should be okay. Oh, right, because winter is just over, so I think they will be fine. Okay, how are we on the apartments? Still not no young adults living at home, but these are filling up quite fast. We might want to take a look at that. Also, construction finished, very good. What about you? Okay, all the stuff have been delivered and the workers, and it's done. Okay, next section. I think, yeah, we can build this section next. So only road with lamps there. And buses can go through this way, so yeah, I think we can upgrade all this section now. So notify me and high priority, notify and high priority. Done, good. And then we will do this section next, and that's going to be it. Right. Okay, I think just to be on the safe side, let me just check on the death statistics. So that's... yeah, I think we are doing a lot better. This year... yeah, I think we are doing okay. Last year, maybe? Yeah, the winter months basically, but that's to be expected. So I don't think we have garbage overflows, or if we do, then the impact has been lowered, which both is going to be fine. But you know what, just to be on the safe side, I will install a pollution monitor in town. It did unlock it, right? So that's going to be under... there we go. Pollution monitoring station. Let's just put this guy right in the middle of town, I suppose. But somewhere inconspicuous. Okay, not in the exact center of town, more in this part, right behind these trees. Obviously this will delete the trees, but we will put them back eventually. Once I actually take the time to do so. So, there. Then a simple dirt footpath will do. Yeah, there we go. Okay, medium, in fact, low priority is fine, just let me know when you are finished. Okay then, so we still have a bit of time. Let me take a look at you. You are fine, and we are still selling the oil. Right? Yes, okay. Also, how is the rail construction doing? Oh, it's very, very slow. And attraction, yeah, that will be taken care of. Can we put in this crossing now? So let's take a look at it. From here. Yes, we can. Okay. Can you guys please take care of this one at high priority? There. After this one, we can put back the signals as they should be. Okay, then I think we might as well start filling this place up, at least on the liquid side. So, you. Can you please add the oil station here and not load, but unload bitumen and fuel only. And let's just go for 50% fill rate for now, because that will only take off 150 tons of fuel. So yeah, basically a little bit less than half of what we have right now. So you are going for bitumen first. That's fine. So let's go ahead and deliver the first installment of bitumen. In it comes, and it gets dropped off right here. Great. Next up, the fuel, I believe. So let's go for it. Let's just speed through the return journey. There, and yes, go for a fuel pickup. Good. And I suppose at this point we might as well start using that place to deliver the fuel. So, right. First, let's make sure we don't forget our current assignments. So can you please copy your settings over to this one? I believe we just need to do this, right? Yes. And let me see. Right, it forgot the old assignments. That's fine, I will put them back in a second. And you copy your settings over to this one. So I believe that's going to be different. Yes, okay. So you don't go to the refinery for your fuel pickup. So forget this one. And don't go to the customs house. I think it should be okay, right? I think so. Okay, don't go to the customs house. Just pick your fuel up right here. And obviously it is at the top of the list, so it is at least somewhat organized. And you as well. Don't go to the refinery, don't go to the customs house, just pick your fuel up right here. Okay then, you guys can empty this place out completely if you have to. And also, don't forget, you guys also need to keep each other fueled. So, fuel and you fuel. Okay, that also takes care of that. And I suppose at this point we just need to add some of the destinations. For example, need to fuel this one. What else? These guys. You know what, it's fine. Both of them can do these guys, that's fine. Anything else that requires fuel. Yeah, these have been taken care of. Right, I will have both of these offices open, so I can switch between them. So yeah, that one fuels this one. Anything else that requires fuel? What about you? Yeah, you already have fuel, that's good. These will be deleted so they don't require fuel. And I think that's, yeah, the fire station has fuel as well. So yeah, I think for the most part we are okay. What about you guys? That's good. Right. I think we are okay. Okay, I think I will redirect the fuel trucks now. So, all of you guys, can you please start working from here? You three can go into this office, there, and you three can go into the other one, there. Theoretically, this should work. Okay, I will let them run a little while before I actually delete these, but as far as I can tell, it should work. Also, you know what? Might as well fill this place up completely. So, oil tankers, let's go for capacity, and 31 kph or 42, 52. Yeah, once again, the gas AA oil trailers are the best. So yeah, let's just buy 2 here and 2 here. Okay, things are coming along quite nicely. Can I redirect any of the construction pickup trucks? I don't think I can. Yeah, all of these are basically need to be here because we still need to buy stuff from the customs house. But maybe we can start buying at least the rail cars to start delivering stuff. So yeah, I will take out a bit of extra loan. Yeah, that will make our loan situation not as good as it could be. First, let's just consolidate these 3. And I suppose we can consolidate these as well. Okay then. So we have 142,000 in the bank right now. I think I will buy 2 or 3 locomotives. I think I will go for 2 for now. So let's just go and buy them. Let's wait until they arrive. And then I will start buying some rail cars at the customs house. Now, how many should we buy? Let's start slow, I think. So, cargo cars. No. Cargo wagons, that's it. Let's sort by capacity. And let's just go open haul. Oh, wait. This one can only carry steel, aluminium, or prefab panels. I think I will go for less specialized cars if I can. Yeah, for example, these dumpers. These appear to be able to carry all the aggregates. So yeah, I think I will buy 4 of these and maybe 6. Yeah, let's go for 6. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is the open hole. Yeah, once again 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we just need the boxcar, I believe. So don't need a waste car just yet. This is the lesser version of this one. That's fine. That's correct. And the boxcar. Yeah, let's just buy 6 of these as well, but we need to take out a loan for that. So yeah, let's go for it. 300,000 and 3 of these. Oh, sorry, 6 of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Anything else? So boxcars are done, aggregates are done, open hole done. Yeah, I think we are good. Oh, right, and the dry bulk as well. This one I think I will only buy 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Okay. And then, can I repay any of the loans? Yeah, I can repay this one. Let's do so. Great, and you guys, can you please start moving the cars into the distribution office? So pick up and drop off. Now I do believe they don't really have a way out. If they go in, they have to park, otherwise they will not be able to leave. Because we don't have a crossing here, so go for a pickup, and then we need to make sure that they are housed. Also, let's do the same for this one. Pick up and drop off. Off you go. And you know what? Yeah, let's just wait for them here. So speed through this one. Right, they go for a refuel. Good, load up on the cars. Here they come. Good, and you can park yourself in here right away. Great, and you as well. Yes. Great, do we have anything left? Just a couple. That's fine. We just need to send one of them. Research finished. Let me just give me a second. Let's go for... yeah, waste separation next. But low priority will do. Construction finished. Right, notifications. I will wait for this one before we do this section, so it can wait. So, one of you guys, you are not out. Can you please go to the depot? And once you arrive, I will do the same. Go to the customs house, pick them up, and rehouse yourself in the distribution office. So, once again, you pick up and drop off. Yeah, that's the last two cars. Park yourself right here. Also, you are going for oil. Are we using oil so fast now? I guess. This guy is busy all the time, it seems. Let me see. If you come back to the office, are you going to set out right away? So drop off, then come back. Yeah, it leaves immediately. So technically speaking, we are using the oil faster than we are able to buy it. That's actually a pretty good problem to have right now. Anyways, construction finished. Good. Okay, we are getting close to the end of this episode, so should we just go for a quick upgrade for this whole section? Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. The pedestrians will not be happy, but let's just take care of it. Okay then, so now we have all these box cars and open hole and aggregate storages, cars, which is great. Also, that also means that don't just load oil here. We just need to make sure that the different stations are set up correctly, so we can only drop off oil at the refinery. And I mean, I suppose we can use the customs house for emergency pickups too, so yeah, that's going to be fine. And we can only drop off bitumen and fuel at the construction site or construction yard. So yeah, we can take this tick off. Okay, I will set these guys up to be filled up, but only at very, very low percentages. So there, and that one's fine already, and that one. Okay, all these can be used for drop-offs. So here, drop off only electrical and mechanical components, but only 10%. In fact, no, 5% fill rate. Yeah. The open hole, only steel, boards, prefab and brick. I know I set them up already, but you know, double check it should be better that way. 10% fill rate. Here we only need cement, Once again, 10% fill rate, and we only need gravel 10%, please. So that should be okay now. Okay, let's see them leaving. There is one. It goes for steel first. Ooh, it will actually go for a full load of steel. We might need to be careful. The steel going to be the most expensive. Let's see. Yeah, I think we will manage. Yeah. Oh, right, and the components. Those are very expensive as well. Yeah, we definitely need to take out some more loans. But at least they will not go for a second pickup until these storages go down to 10%, so that might take a while. Anyways, let's just take out 200,000. Yes, as expected, this is going to be a very big investment, but in the long run, I think it's going to be worth it. So anyways, I think we are ready to say goodbye because we are way over time. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.